welcome everyone to the Wrong Button Podcast, the show where we talk all things nerd, most things video games, and generally anything that tickles autism. Hey, Quiggles.
Hey, are we finally talking about Jojo?
We are not talking about Jojo yet.
We faked you people out.
I have been workshopping the cold open for that. And it's very hard because I could use Quiggles, but I'd have to I think it would come off more as like a Griffith scream than like a Dio yell.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm working very very hard to try it, and I can't, like, both of our first names are one syllable, so
Yeah.
that doesn't work. And it's just this. It's very hard to plan a joke around that. So there's the inside of that's the real reason for the delay of the JoJo stream. I can't think of a joke to open it with.
Meanwhile, the joke for this one is going to be, you thought this was going to be a JoJo podcast episode, but it was us, the State of Play podcast episode.
And honestly, the state of play is kind of sad. In general, for looking at the gaming market in 2026 as a whole in America.
Yeah.
But in a full, like, all around, it was 2 weeks ago for you all. It was Thursday for when we're recording this. Quiggles jumps in the Discord, goes, "Hey guys, state of play is happening now." I'm trying to fly back home, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" While I'm sitting in the, instead of crying watching another One Piece episode at the bar, what if I put on a state of play?
Yeah, that one might not make you cry, and if it does, it'll probably be for a good reason. Probably.
I mean, no Splinter Cell.
Oh, I'm sorry then.
It's okay. I've come to terms that the Splinter Cell remake is already dead, and that I will never ever again see another good Tom Clancy product.
Oh, never say never. Everybody has to go into like one of these kinds of live streams with like their own like copium, essentially. And then like you get hit with like something amazing, and then it's just like, oh my god, I'll never doubt ever again. Because I'll get into it, but I had my own copium of like, yeah, this ain't happening. But
it was yours cool for Metal Gear 4?
No, mine was gonna be like the Mina the Hollower demo because I'm a Kickstarter backer on that game, and I didn't think we would see it there, but we ended up seeing it there. Spoilers. And then I was also like in a Discord call with like a bunch of friends, and one of us is like a massive Castlevania head, and we were just like, you're gonna get your Castlevania game this time around. We all know it. And he was just like, nope, I'm not gonna entertain that idea. I'm not even gonna like huff that copium or hopium or whatever.
You huff hopium. You inhale you do something else to get the copium in.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, I was incredibly surprised by the entire show out for this.
Oh, for sure.
Of course, there's apparently already controversy on it.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Do you want to start like the small side first and do all the fun stuff, or
yeah,
do you want to?
We can go in whatever order, honestly.
All right. Well, let's
whatever
take
feels
a look
natural.
Here. I'm gonna go. I'm looking at like I'm going down like the way it was shown off on like IGN. So
I'm on Wario 64, and I'm just like looking at each announcement like as it like happened, essentially.
Oh, does he? Oh, are you on his Bluesky?
Yeah.
You know what? That might be a better. Go ahead, kick us off with the.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're gonna have more to say about this than I do, but like we're getting a Kenna sequel called Kenna Scars of Cosmora.
Okay.
From Ember Lab.
Okay, so did you play Kenna at all?
I did not. It looks like a really good game, but like I just didn't play it. I think I was just kind of busy when it came out.
It is a charming game. I
Mm-hmm.
think it is I think if you hit the button at some point in time, you should be able to play it for free on PlayStation. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's really pretty, and I'm going to give you the biggest sell I can possibly give you. You know those adorable polar bear Coca-Cola commercials?
Uh-huh. Oh, before they went AI?
Yeah, before they went AI. That's just kind of sad.
Yeah. Sorry to
Oh
bum
god.
everybody out.
Uh Ember Lab was one of the teams behind that.
Mm-hmm.
They primarily made those
Yeah.
before it went to AI.
I know them mostly because, like, way back in the day, and by back in the day I mean when I like was first starting out college, they made like as an April Fool's joke, they leaked, quote unquote, a trailer for The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Terrible Fate. You can look it up on YouTube, but it was supposed to be like an HD remake of Majora's Mask for the Wii U at the time, but it turned out to just like be all a hoax, which got people going, damn, I really
Was that during the
wanted.
time of Hire This Guy or Hire This Man
Oh,
Nintendo?
it was absolutely like the hire this man kind of era, where it
I
was.
think I know which one you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if I showed you the video or like a still from it, then you would be like, "Oh, I've seen this," or "Oh, I've seen you talk about this." But yeah, I think like some of the people there just like kind of decided to do it just as a joke, and everybody was like, "This is really good looking." You guys should not be doing April Fool's jokes. You should actually like be creating your own shit.
Yeah, yeah, it was done as a tribute.
Mm-hmm.
I have it pulled up right here. No, the second I saw the still of Majora's Mask,
Yeah,
um, I was like, oh fuck, this is
that took you back.
yeah. I know exactly where we were.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, honestly, if you're a uh, if you are a
I like Zelda games that
ah
have good puzzles, so I'm probably gonna like Kenna from what I understand of it.
the first one has some solid puzzles, and I can't remember the name of their little spirit buddies because I
Mm-hmm.
got one for Mrs. Play because they're tiny and adorable, and you can put them in hats, and
Aw,
they found a way to be more tiny and adorable, and it looks like they're bringing them back. So I'm hoping we get more cute hats.
good.
Um, yeah, it's good. The combat's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I highly recommend. I'm very excited for it. I sent it to Mrs. Play, and she was immediately like, "Heart, cool, we can play that." I
Mm-hmm.
think a other big thing, just to like nip this in the bud, like up here, is most of the stuff announced is like, "Oh, by the way, this year in 2 months." And
Right.
I'm watching that like, holy shit, we're gonna get all of this in the course of like
Mm-hmm. There were like some that were for like next year, but for the most part, you were getting like 2026 kind of time frame.
and a lot, and then there was also a lot of like, "Hey, by the way, here, just go play the demo."
Yeah, honestly, I love it when they do that. I've been missing game demos for a while, so I'm glad that they seem to be back in like full swing.
Well, I think yeah, now because it's like you have to sell, and this
Mm-hmm.
will just be our brief tangent. Like, it's so expensive to have. It can be expensive to have gaming as a hobby if you're
Oh, for sure.
a casual.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and and so like, okay, go give it a shot. Give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Please go do
Please
the thing.
put down the
So
free to
yeah,
play games real quick and just like do our thing for a little bit.
just give us a chance, man.
It's not that long, we promise.
The title of my sex tape. It's not that long, I promise.
No.
Oh, I've been working with people who watch The Office. I'm sorry.
Uh, it's okay. I
I've
have a
got
friend who watches The Office a lot. I used to watch it a lot, but I don't anymore.
yeah, I've never gotten through the first season.
Wow, you have failed as a millennial.
I.
That's supposed to be your Bible, damn it.
So here's the joke.
Who is your Pam?
I don't have a. I'm married to my wife. I don't. There was no. I didn't need a Pam then. But I'm not a sports ball person. And so I have learned whenever I go to work, because I work in construction, so a bunch of men being like men. I've learned how to say enough things to be like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, I totally know, and then I just let them take the conversation and I walk away.
Yeah.
So, next one on my end, I have Ghost of Yotei Legends coming March 10th.
I know that's like just like the multiplayer mode for Ghosts of Tsushima, and now it's in Yotei now. So, and I know you've been doing like a lot of Yotei, so I know that's probably like a huge plus for you.
So, fun fact, I didn't play any of the Ghost DLC.
Oh, really?
For Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nick actually played the DLC story campaign they did, where you went to like another island.
Okay.
And there was like it was another faction of Mongols plus like Japanese separatists, I guess. And he said the story was really good and fun, like all the way around. Ghost of Yotei, so far, story is really fun. It's a Kill Bill story.
Yeah.
I heard that the Legends thing was fun.
Yeah.
But it's one of those like it's a co-op mode, which
So you
I'm
need
here
friends.
if you want to. Yeah, I need friends,
friends
who
who
play
have
the same
the
games
game.
that I do. Yeah. And I had friends who had the first one, and they played it for like 2 to 3 weeks, maxed out all their characters, and then like I think they might have added one character and one level, and that was it, because it's like, here's your character, this is how they play, max out their skill tree, go. If you have friends that play the same game, cool, go for it. You guys should play it together. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Ghost of Yotei is a very, very polished Ghost of Tsushima. That is like, Ghost of Yotei is the Wii U equivalent of Zelda Wind Waker.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just, we took this amazing game and people said, hey, we have some issues, and we said, you know what, we see that, we made it yellow, turned it out faster because we already had everything built, and it turned out great.
Yeah.
Like, so I no notes. I'll probably try it this time because it's free DLC.
Basically, yeah. May as well.
But yeah.
Is it a case of like, if you don't have like people to invite to play it with you, you can just like hook up with randos online and just do the mode, or no?
You can.
Okay. Is it just like better with friends, I imagine?
Yeah, like it's it's like hopping on a Discord call, even if you're not playing the same thing, and you guys are all just kind of like, hey, we're talking, and boop 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 boop.
I get you. I do that often.
Yeah, I'll do it whenever I can, but it's like I also don't play competitive games like anywhere in the slightest.
That's valid.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. Then we got Death Stranding 2, and that's coming to PC. It's already on PS5, and that's happening on March 19th. This was kind of like the point in the state of play where I was kind of starting to get worried that it would just be a bunch of like, kind of, not nothing announcements, but like, this could have been a tweet kind of announcement. Because I know that like Death Stranding 2 is a good ass game. It was like nominated for Game of the Year and everything, and I have friends who will vouch for it. But I didn't bother with Death Stranding 2 when it released. I kind of don't really want to get Death Stranding 2. It just doesn't look like my kind of thing. I'm happy it's coming to PC because now like more people are going to be able to play it and see how much of a madman Hideo Kojima is, but
for making the same game 12 times.
Yeah. But like at the same time I was kind of like, are we sure we wanted to like dedicate time to this state of play to this? Which I felt that for like the next for like this announcement and like the next one.
which one was For Loop? Because I'm also
For Loop. I don't even remember it, but I think. Oh wait, no, this is the one with the evil Rubik's cube, where it's
okay.
like
I totally
it's an
missed that one.
online shooter, and it's just sort of like I don't know. It looks like kind of like Left 4 Dead, basically, or COD Zombies, or whatever.
Oh my god, this looks exactly like 3 generations. All right, so I just to let you get okay. Now I remember this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you have the screenshot pulled up?
Of the like evil Rubik's cube.
No. So I am on Wario as well. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Wario 64 for being like some of the best news. That way, when Mark posted in his server, I
Yeah.
can just take it and put it in my own server and be like, "Oh, look, I'm just as informed."
Yeah.
Um, so
Doing
I
God's
just
work.
have like because it has Kojima, it has like 3 things for Death Stranding, and then it says
Mm-hmm.
For Loop. I'm looking at this. This looks like 3 different generations of Call of Duty here, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, there's Black Ops, there's Advanced Warfare, there's the one where they wanted to be more spacey, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's whatever the current one is. They're like, this is one where it's like, okay, build up your get. I yeah. It's another isometric shooter. Um, where you play as a team and do stuff and
Mm-hmm.
you have like a skill tree that takes you through different eras. I don't know. I remember looking at it and being
Yeah.
like,
This
"Oh
is
man, if I had 4 friends, sure, maybe."
this is Left 4 Dead for people who are feeling kind of burnt out on Left 4 Dead, but but only ever know Left 4
Oh my god.
Dead.
And
Like, I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm just saying I feel like this is the kind of game where it's gonna be online for like a year and then get shut down because after people play the campaign, they're just gonna go back to Left 4 Dead.
yeah, if you want to play an Left 4 Dead with aliens, Earthfall came out like
Mm-hmm.
8 9 years ago. Um, it was literally Left 4 Dead with aliens, and when I say like down to the point where I'm walking through some levels, going like, and I played it at PAX East. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
walking through some levels going like, this is cool. This feels very, very, very close to Left 4 Dead in an uncanny way.
Yeah. Like even like the logo having like the number 4 in it. I'm not saying that like Left 4 Dead like has that like market cornered or anything, but like they know like what they're
They know what
doing.
they were doing.
Yeah, basically.
If they had a hand that had 4 with like tactical gloves,
Uh-huh.
then I might have been like, hey guys, you
That
stop copying the homework and making it look like your own.
yeah. It's like oh man, somebody's going to get sued here.
Um, next we have Pragmata.
Pragmata looks good.
Yeah,
That's
I want to
that's all I have to
play.
say about it. It looks good. I'm not getting
I
it like at launch, but like I'll get it like when there's like a complete edition, you know, that like has all the DLC, and if there are any like bugs at launch, it just has that fixed.
man, when you say it like that, I'm like, you know what? I might get it at launch. It looks kind of weird and cool, and I'm kind of like weird and cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I like the whole
but if
like
it has any
puzzling
bugs,
mechanics and stuff. Like it doesn't look like it has like that many bugs, and like Capcom games are known to be like pretty polished even at launch. Fair, at least in the past few years. So I doubt it would have anything that like breaks your entire like console or anything. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, this actually looks like it's just gonna be a good time. Maybe maybe it'll scratch because I know like there are some mechanics that are a bit like Mega Man, and I do miss Mega Man.
see, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, it's Dead Space.
Mm-hmm. It's
Um,
kind of like that. It's kind of like a mishmash of a lot of different series, honestly. Because like you have like the little girl who has like the absorption of like characters and stuff, which is a Mega Man thing, and also you do kind of have like that Dead Space kind of horror sci-fi shooter kind of deal.
maybe by the end of it, your armor will turn blue.
Oh hell yeah! Honestly, like I'm against the idea of like DLC skins, but if they wanted to do like you're like the dad getting like X's armor and then like the little girl gets 0, I would be down for that. I might break my rule a little bit for that.
And so here's one of the things, like when it comes to like free to play games and stuff, even some games, if like, because I buy when Monster Hunter puts out their like, hey, do you want the girls to wear their witch costumes? Which I'm like, yes, I'm here for sexy witches. Guess what I do? I buy the sexy witch pack for $24. I know I'm gonna get like 4 of them, where I get like, here's their summer bikini outfits, here's their like witchy outfit, here's their Christmas like winter outfit, and then the other one is typically like a spring. They'll do like a fun
yukata
outfit for like. Sure, we'll call it. We'll graciously call it a yukata. This one was like a feather fursuit this past year.
Oh, okay, yeah,
it was weird.
I think I know what you're saying,
but like, I will actually buy those from a Capcom game because I'm like, hey, please keep making Monster Hunters. And so this would be one of those times where I'm like, even if it was like, hey, here is Net Navi, Mega Man, and Net Navi roll. Here is, normal roll and this. I would totally get on board with a bunch of those. But I'm just thinking, like, what if by the end of it he's showing his face and his suit's blue? Just for shits and giggles.
What if by the end of it you see like the main mastermind villain behind this entire game and it's Dr. Wily?
He's like, Dr. Wily, it's Dr. Vitally. I am German. Just starts yelling at him.
Or it's just Sigma, and like everybody, all of like the robots in this game just have the Sigma virus.
Actually, so if they do Sigma, I want him to be voiced by like Andrew Tate or the V-Shared guy. I don't want it to be like they voiced him. I want them to have gone on YouTube and gotten all the free clips, and that's just how they do his voice.
And it's not even like an AI voice thing. It's just like they're like, just like their words just all spliced up to say what the scene needs them to say.
Yes, and not even the same, like out of the same sentence. Yeah. I have infected with the Sigma.
I will destroy you.
Oh.
Get ready for my next phase.
And I want it to be both their voices and like not alternate every other one, but just randomly be like, fuck, we don't have anything of Andrew Tate saying this. Put in V-Shred. We've got something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go into like a Gogeta Vegito kind of direction where it's just like it's both of their voices layered.
Nope, I want it to sound even worse.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Jesus.
Oh yeah, anyway, there you go, Capcom.
Yeah, Capcom, hire this man. Yeah. Anyway, Pragmata looks fine.
It looks good. I'm excited for it. It's the more I've watched of it come out, the more I'm like, you know what? Maybe I just jump on the streamer train and get it when it comes out and be like, yeah, I'm playing Pragmata.
Thank you, Capcom.
Yeah, thank you.
You don't have to like be sponsored by them. You just say thank you because, like, yeah, I just like their games.
That is true. I mean, I need to do better about that. Another look at Resident Evil Requiem.
Okay, when I was like on like a Discord call with a bunch of friends, we all like kind of just groaned because it's just like, not that we think the game's gonna be bad, but it comes out in 2 weeks and we've seen this game at like 5 of these things. It feels like, and like, I'm not getting it at launch because like I'm getting a tattoo next week. But like, everybody was just sort of like, I don't want to know more about this game. I kind of want to go in blind. Come on, Capcom. I think like what was missing from it is that like we needed like a demo announcement here, where it's just like you're playing the first like 30 minutes to an hour of the game, just like as like grace probably.
Honestly, if one of my favorite things that I wish they found a way to do more when what was it, Resident Evil, like 7 or like Biohazard came out, and it was you were running through the house in the bayou.
Oh, that. Oh, and you had that, and it was just like not in the actual game, but like
yeah,
you were just like kind of walking around. There was no enemies, and then you go up to like the attic or whatever, and you just have that like Blair Witch Project ass looking room.
Oh yeah, and then like you turn around and all the mannequins move, and it was so it was
that was
campy,
creepy.
but it was like a horror campiness to it.
I know
That I was like, oh, this I am now excited because this is fucking weird and creepy. And you guys like, if they would have like given me that as like, oh hey, this is just someone in Raccoon City doing like, and it's just like, oh, where are they? And the person's like running away, and then it pans out to like them trying to leave Raccoon City and goes like Raccoon City like 5 miles or something, and like it's like, oh, you struggled just to get like 5 miles out of Raccoon City and not make it. So I'm quite excited for that.
Anyways, Resident Evil Requiem looks good. Leon Kennedy, I'm free whenever you
want. Ada Wong, the woman in the red dress who can't age. Legacy of Kain Defiance. Games I completely missed as a kid that I like. The more I see it, I'm like, I kind of want to try it.
Yeah, I have like the first 2 games. I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
Yes.
Like, Legend of Dragoon, I think it was, or Legacy of Kain, whatever. I do have those, and I hear they're supposed to be like pretty good. One thing I do like about like these kind of remasters is that they give you the option of like new graphics and old graphics. I just think that's cool.
Honestly, when the original Halo Master Chief Halo 1 remake happened, and it was like, hey, do you think these graphics are cool? Yeah. Do you miss the originals? And everyone's like, yeah, and he hits a button and then it just overlaps right back to it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a brief like screen, like you blink and it's done. I will take more of those, even though it's like, hey, we're still have to clean it up and polish it because you know we don't have the tricks of a CRTV anymore. So they have to like maybe touch up some things to make it look better. Also, the fact that they kind of came out and said, oh, by the way, we know the trilogy left on a cliffhanger. There'll be a demo for the 4th game that was supposed to come out that we're now working on.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like, that's a hell of a drop to be like, we know fans of this game are excited, and if this gets a bunch of old heads to like buy this game so they can sell the 4th one, I don't know how it sold, but this is also one of those things where I'm like, do I want to like dive into this and play it? I kind of think so.
Yeah. I do want to like get into Legacy of Kain, and I do again have those first 2 games somewhere on my back on the shelf. I'm looking backwards right now, so if my mic doesn't pick that up.
Oh, I can still hear you.
Okay, good, because I'm thinking I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of the episode.
Rest of the episode?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it.
Brigadine Abyss. Hey, do you like Fire Emblem? Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris, I do. This might be something I just grab.
This does kind of. We were all like kind of on call. I keep talking about like how I was like on call, where it's just like everybody was like kind of confused as to like what this was gonna be until like we actually got like the screenshot, because everybody else was saying it was gonna be like Tales of or something.
That's what it felt like to me.
There's a lot. I feel like the Tales of franchise now has like a bunch of people who are just trying to like copy like how they make their models, which I'm not mad about, but it's like, huh, y'all have actually made a name for yourself. That's great.
I've seen some of the Tales of games. but I've never actually like sat down and played them.
Yeah, same here. But I have a lot of people who vouch that like Symphonia, Vesperia, and Berseria are like really good.
Was Berseria the new one that came out like a year ago?
No, that was Arise.
Maybe. Oh, okay. I saw that one, I think, because it had like the fiery sword, and I had a few friends that were streaming also played it, and they were like, maybe. That they were like, it's really good, and I was like, maybe I'll get it. I never did, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
Dead or Alive.
Finally, games that aren't afraid to show us titties.
That is not where I thought you were going to go with that. I like the Dead or Alive series. I'm pretty sure I like a lot of it because of
is it women that can kick your ass?
Dude, all right, hold on. I'm gonna do a fourth wall. I know you're not watching Nick and I play through Killzone, but there's a point in that where one of the characters like says is looking at the dumb grunt soldier guy, and he goes, "Given it enough time, even a monkey can write Shakespeare." And the grunt, when they're all moving on, he goes, "The fuck's is Shakespeare?" And dumb, edgy, I wish I was cooler Chris quoted that unironically a lot more than he should have.
For what it's worth, like the one that I always do is, I can't believe Steve Jobs died of ligma. Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
But I remember
ligma balls.
I remember when to me it's like there are like 4 or 5 characters that I can distinctly go to and be like, "Oh yeah, no, I like girls." And it is Taki from Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Ivy from Soul Calibur 2. Both of them from Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah. Fighting game girls got good like designs, honestly.
Well, they do, but like have you fired up Soul Calibur 2 on the Switch yet?
No.
Okay, you should. And I remember back in the day, like the bounce like X Play, G4 TV's X Play did the games that caused the funnies in guys, I think is how they phrased it, or the funnies in men.
Yeah.
And it was like Taki doing like she just moved and her boobs only bounce up and down. There's no side to side. And when I look at it now, I'm like, oh, okay, guys, you guys could have, if you were going to do one thing to this HD remaster, just give them some sway.
Yeah.
And then like a bunch of them are like the blonde demon hunter from Dead or Alive, and then subsequently from Ninja Gaiden. Like it's just a bunch of that. So I'm sitting here looking at this going like, oh yeah, childhood me's like, I've been talking about getting into something competitive like a fighting game. Because Smash isn't enough, and it's like, well, you could get into, you could just get into Street Fighter 6, or
I mean, Street Fighter 6 is also pretty good.
Yeah, but like
Street Fighter 6 has Mai in it now.
It does have Mai in it, but honestly, I would only play as Jamie.
Very, very fair.
I like a drunken boxing character.
Fair. I like Kimberly.
So yeah, Kimberly's also really good. Kimberly's a stunning design.
Oh, honestly, best design in Street Fighter by a country mile, honestly.
10 out of 10. Just like
she makes me want to use the gay slang that scares my parents.
Okay, I don't think your parents are going to listen to this. I want to hear the gay slang.
She flew the mother plane into the World Serve Center and hit the Cuntagon.
I did not know that was a piece of slang. That, that's not in the
That's not in the Bible.
That's not in the LGBT plus Q section of Barnes and Noble either. I found the gay agenda. That was not in it. So yeah, Dead or Alive.
We're getting
6 last round.
Yeah, basically the definitive version of Dead or Alive 6. It has like all the DLC, all the costumes. They're probably gonna make more DLC for it, but
probably.
We're also gonna get a new Dead or Alive game. It's in development.
Yeah, I don't know how the new Ninja Gaiden game did, so yeah,
I heard good things.
More... Oh, okay. I have the collection, and I was playing that.
Mm-hmm.
Control Resonant.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I like Devil May Cry.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was Mario Galaxy 3.
Why? Why this game in particular?
A bunch of gravity and platforming.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's fair. Wasn't that also in the last Control game?
Yeah, but you know, this is funny.
That's very true. Looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really excited for it.
I want to play.
Probably
Control,
won't play it. Oh, you do want to play it?
I want to play Control first, and then I want to do Control Resonant, because I do hear good shit about Control. And Alan Wake.
Alan Wake 1 was fun. I have not played Alan Wake 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no notes. Looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson Moon 2020 or 2026.
I'm gonna be honest. If there was a piss break in this state of play, this was
it. Did you play the? Did you? So I saw it, and I was either like, okay, this is one of two things. This is either a Warhammer Fantasy game that they're like doing, or this looks like it could be part of the Darksiders series. It's neither. It's a co-op like beat 'em up thing, action game.
It looks kind of like Borderlands meets Monster Hunter a little bit.
Yep. I'm very excited for this. It looks I because you were posting in ours as well as your own.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this looks hella dumb. Cool. Let's I was like, bitchin', how we do? And I immediately got on the horn because I was like, this is not a Mark game at all. Nick, this is right up our alley. What are you doing on 2026 in 2026? And he's like, okay, this does look kind of cool. After pulling up a nightclub in, I think it was a gay nightclub actually. So fun fact, if you Google Crimson Moon, so you know we're into Crimson Moon people here. Maybe put like another title underneath of your.
Hold on. I need to see if you're like not fucking with me. Okay, no. so my search results just default to video games anyway, so I'm getting that. But hang on.
He might have posted it in Discord.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't believe you.
Is either in video games or video game news.
It's probably.
Yeah, no. Scroll up.
For video games or video game news?
It's in video games.
Okay.
I need to look up Crimson Moon. It looks to be co-op Knights game. And then we'll talk about the other one later. And he goes, I don't think this is what I was looking for.
Oh.
I immediately thought of you, and then you're like Chicken Musso, and he goes, wait, the nightclub or the game? poor Nick was not able to watch this live. He was actually working a real job, like a real boy.
Oh yeah. Lucky for me,
So,
I work a fake ass job that I go into at 7 a.m. and leave at 3.
that's about when I do it too.
Yeah. I want to beat the traffic.
Dude,
cars are just steel prisons to me.
Yeah, so Crimson Moon, Mark's piss break, and my like, okay, let me text my best friend right now.
Yeah.
Beast of Reincarnation out this August. Can you tell me about the new Pokemon game? I haven't been following this.
Yeah, so anyway, this is Game Freak, aka the Pokemon devs. Funnily enough, this is something I have to say whenever they make a game that's not on Switch. They aren't owned by Nintendo. Stop thinking that they are owned by Nintendo. If you think they are owned by Nintendo, they are not owned by Nintendo. But yeah, people kind of. My favorite thing ever is like the first time this was shown off, like last year. It was at like an Xbox showcase, and people were like, "Oh, this is like kind of like a Souls-like thing." Okay, sure, kind of Sekiro-ish. Oh god, the frame rate's really choppy, and then the Game Freak logo like popped up, and it's just like, oh, that's why. So it's funny. I'm pretty sure this is part of like Game Freak's like Gears program. I'm pretty sure it's called, where basically like if you are kind of burnt out, if you work at Game Freak and you're burnt out on working on Pokemon games, then you can basically like either join a team that like is making an original idea, or you can come up with like your own original idea and then like pitch it to people. And this is like kind of like some of the fruits of that labor, essentially.
You know what? I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I think it's like a
I hope it does
really.
well.
Yeah, I hope it does well too. I also just kind of hope that like it is. I am happy to hear that like the Gears program does still work really well within Game Freak, because I think the last time they did something like this, it was a game called Little Town Hero, and it didn't really do all that well. So I am glad we get more of this, like kind of experimental stuff. And then Pokemon obviously pays the bills, because this series isn't dying anytime soon.
Yeah, but honestly, like the fact it's like you have something that's like, do you want to make something weird? Mm-hmm. Here you go. I'm completely here for that.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of like Team Silent in a way.
I don't know that one.
So you know about how the original Silent Hill is made, right?
No.
Oh, so basically there was like a group of devs who wouldn't really like fit in at any other team at Konami at the time. So Konami was just like, all right, you guys just make your own like game. Resident Evil is really popular, so just go make something like that. Just like popcorn horror kind of game. And then they ended up making what we would eventually know as the original Silent Hill.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
That sounds almost like I know Valve has like a similar program.
Mm-hmm.
But I think theirs is also yeah, that's cool.
It's really neat. And then unfortunately they are not around anymore, which is sad, but I don't want to think about that. So let's move on.
All right.
Rayman.
Now, I'm going to say something. I need to disclose this. Ubisoft stock dropped a lot. Right?
Yeah.
Earlier this year, Ubisoft shares were about $40 a share.
Yeah, Ubisoft is not in the best place.
They are currently $1 a share.
Jesus Christ.
I bought.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess it's not going to get any lower.
Oh, it still could. I had a little bit of money that I was like, I can waste this on this speculative bet because I was telling someone they're like, well, what happens if it goes to like $2 a share? I'm like, fuck it, I sell it $2 a share, double my profit,
yeah,
and walk away.
Oh my god.
I'm just hoping that like Black Flag comes out and everyone like speculates that Black Flag is going to single-handedly save the company. It jumps to like $10-12 a share. I cash out and go, fuck this, I'm done. Like, so I do have a vested interest in an Ubisoft game doing well.
God damn
aside
it.
from the fact that I'm also just a massive Tom Clancy fan,
Mm-hmm.
and I really want them to say, "Hey, Ubisoft no longer owns Red Storm Entertainment," and they eventually say, because you know how it was Rainbow Six Siege,
yeah,
and then it was just kind of shortened to Siege, and now it's like Siege X. But I think it still has like the Tom Clancy. I'm hoping that they like lose all of that and it just becomes Siege X. And like then Red Storm's like, cool, we've got Rainbow Six back, we've got Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon. They can fucking have the Division, since the Division didn't do what I want. And so I do have a massive vested interest in in this doing well, and the fact that they announced like higher profits than normal as they're trying to force people to quit their studio. Anyway,
Rayman.
So that's my scummy thing. There's my scum note.
I mean, buy low, sell high, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking hopefully Rayman like does something for Ubisoft, because hey, this is like the first Ubisoft game I'm gonna buy in like 5 years.
I played the Rayman game that came out on the Vita. And I remember really liking it. It was really pretty, it was zany and fun.
Oh yeah, I know. It was either Origins or Legends that you probably played. I think
I played both.
Okay, yeah,
because they
really
had the one
fun
with the Viking girl.
Yeah,
and the other one.
I like the 2D Raymans. It's really fun. It's just like, for me, it was always like kind of cozy. I know the original Rayman is just like dick kickingly hard, so looking forward to that. Because like, I mean, like this is the first thing they've done with Rayman in like a decade, aside from like making him eat sushi off of a cow stripper's ass in that one anime. And turning him into a villain.
What?
Did you not hear about that?
No. What the fuck? What?
Have you heard of Captain Laserhawk?
Yes.
Okay, that's an Ubisoft anime. And they have Rayman in it. And they kind of turn him into like a huge piece of shit. And like kind of like have him like turn villain, kind of, basically. And that has like been the only acknowledgement of Rayman for a while with Ubisoft. Because everything else has just kind of been like their realistic open world kind of shtick.
Oh, this was the... Yeah, I remember. I think I ended up sending you, or somebody sent this to us, or to me, because like the ninja drops down in a in an elevator and they play the Splinter Cell noise, and yeah, that's there you go. That's all I know about that. So
hang on, let me find.
While you're doing that, Hey everybody, Mina the Hollower.
Buy this game, 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 buy this game. I really love Mina the Hollower. It is the Shovel Knight devs, aka my favorite game ever. And it is gonna be fucking phenomenal. There is a demo out now for both PS5 and Switch. And I'm pretty sure like maybe also like Steam and Xbox, but it's so fun. It's 2D Zelda meets NES Castlevania. It is just fucking fun. Go play it. It's the best.
This looks really fun. This looks really fun. I need to go back through Shovel Knight. I haven't played Shovel Knight in a while.
It's so good. I also want to replay it, but you know how it is. Anyway, here's Rayman in Captain Laserhawk that I am sending you in your Discord DMs.
Is he just doing blow in that last screenshot?
He's doing blow in the first and last screenshots.
Oh, he is eating sushi off of a demon cowgirl's ass. You were not, huh? that is a correct statement. That I was not. There are times that like.
So there are times when I just say shit and you're just sort of like, you're just like the Steve Harvey meme of just hearing the most insane thing and it turns out to be correct.
I mean, like, and I know 10-gallon wieners. How I joke, but when I'm like, oh, are you caught up on Dandadan the anime? And someone goes, I don't know, and I go 10-gallon wiener. They're like, yes. I'm like, okay. The fact that that's just a thing that I can send people now, is stellar. Yeah, Mina the Hollower looks great. I didn't see a lot of it when I was there. I think I was like shuffling through my gate or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been looking at the screenshots and I'm sold. I remember liking Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
And I think now that I play a lot of more 2D platformers, I think Shovel Knight could come easier.
And Yacht Club Games is like kind of struggling right now, kind of like Ubisoft, where like they do kind of need Mina the Hollower to be a huge hit, which I'm hoping it does, because like 2D Zelda is my jam. I like NES style Castlevania. I'm not like the biggest on it, but I do like it a lot. And Shovel Knight, like, again, does so much for me. And I would hate to see such a good indie studio just kind of fall on their faces and just have to quit making games, because they make so many good ones.
Have they so made other games other than Shovel Knight?
Okay, no, but like, you know what I mean.
They also dipped their toe into publishing, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that they're also, to me, that's like Annapurna. Like Annapurna Interactive, like I've played so many games that are published by them, and it's like I see a game and it's like, oh, Annapurna's publishing it. I'm like, okay, I will give that a shot. So shout out to like studios that make a game very well, and then they also go, we have to help the other games.
Yeah. Gears for Breakfast, I'm pretty sure, is also like that. They're the Hat in Time devs.
Yeah. And then there's the other weird studio or weird publisher that's like Playtonic? They had their own E3.
Oh wait, no. Devolver Digital.
Devolver Digital, same way.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to people who are like, nope, I'll help you publish your game. Go.
Help the little guys, damn it.
Just little guys.
Just little guys.
Never Prologue.
Ask me when I'm playing this game.
When'd you play it?
Never.
Oh, I remember seeing the original. I think I have it downloaded for Mrs. Play and I to go through. Yeah. Because it's super up her alley.
I like the art style for it.
Yeah. I need to get through the Neva. I need to get through Neva and the other one. So excited for it, and maybe it'll be a part of like my backlog thing that I go through this year that I'm currently working on.
Yeah. And then we got Yakko Shinobi Ops, which is
yeah,
one of the games that's coming out next year, not this year.
I like Splinter Cell. I like ninjas and tattoos and big-breasted women with opium pipes.
And you like sneaking.
I like sneaking. I'm here for it. Like,
honestly,
saw it.
this
I was
looks
like,
really good.
Like, yeah, and I think it's up to 4-player co-op.
Ooh.
So like that would be one of those things to be like, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? Yeah, really excited for this. Watched it. Don't know a whole lot, but I'm very excited to see how it goes and where it goes.
I'm down for it.
Okay, Bully Nick, got it. Project Wind. Oh, this is where
Chicken
you got
Muso!
the Chicken Muso. You were like Chicken Muso, and Nick was like, he's joking, and I'm like, okay, I completely missed this. What the fuck am I looking at?
It's okay. So this is apparently based off of a series of books I personally have not heard of, but basically this was just like kind of coming out because you get like the trailer like opens on the shot of like somebody's severed heart and someone like kind of munching, you know? So you're like, oh, what is this? Is this like supposed to be kind of like a Berserk game or something, or Mortal Kombat or whatever? And then like you get like to see more and more, and you're like, okay, kind of just like dark fantasy shtick. Probably just gonna be like something like We Have Witcher at Home or something. Then you see the giant muscular fucking chicken. And it's like that's your main character, and he like goes around and slaughters a bunch of people. And it's like, oh my god, now you have me hooked. And like there's
this
like
is from the Far Cry studio.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know this was Far Cry studio people, but this it honestly looks so good. I'm a huge fan of Muso games as of late. I love stuff like Pirate Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, etc. I want to play like the actual like Dynasty Warriors too, but like right now I'm kind of like in the zone where I'm like, if it are you crossing over with a property that I like, please? And then like I'm just for it. And then you see him like just kind of solo an entire like 1,000 guys, and you're just like, oh, this is a Muso game, yes.
It's The Bird Who Drinks Tears. It's a Korean dark fantasy series.
Okay, that makes sense. But I am super about this. I just call it Chicken Muso. It's called Project Pathless. We're probably not going to see it for another like couple of years. But God, game's so good. I forgive the fact that it's open world.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. It said Far Cry, which Far Cry is Ubisoft.
Oh. I thought so, like that Far Cry was just like a studio that like Ubisoft is constantly just like, yeah, here, make us another game.
Oh, okay, hold on. I read this wrong. From Ubisoft's former Far Cry director.
Oh. Okay. Well, and glad honestly, he's not in Ubisoft anymore.
Yeah, and honestly, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4 were solid games.
Mm-hmm.
It changed the way open world games were done, so yeah, for better for worse. I hope he does well with it. I also am. I was not a Muso fan when I was younger because I was like, this isn't realistic. But as an adult, the idea of like one person beating the fuck out of 14,000 people, is I'm here for it. Dragon Age Origins, ton of fun. Streamed it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very, very
Dragon
excited
Age
as
Origins.
well. Sorry, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Mrs. Play is playing Dragon Age Origins.
Ah, okay.
So like I'm here for that, and I really want to play the not the Hyrule Warriors, but the Fire Emblem Warriors games.
Ah, okay.
So this
Play
looks cool.
Three Hopes. Do not play the original Fire Emblem Warriors. Is all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
I'll get there. I haven't even gotten through Three Houses yet. I don't know if I ever will. I don't like a lot of the outside stuff.
Ah, okay. I get it.
So, hey, Star Wars Galactic Racer out 2026. Um, cool. It's not a pod racing game. I don't know why they keep pitching it as one because there's only been like one fucking pod.
I mean, that makes it pod racing.
No, it does.
Does it not?
No. So
Well
pod
then.
racing, the theory is they're all pod racers. They're all pods, but this is like speeder bikes versus speeders versus a pod racer. It's kind of like if you were to take like a Ferrari onto a stock car track. Like the whole premise behind a stock car is it's one of like three manufacturers stock cars you race around, and that was what NASCAR was supposed to be.
Ah, okay.
That is what like Formula One is supposed to be, where it's like these are all the things you have to do to make the car has to be in like XYZ parameters.
Gotcha.
And this is instead like a Need for Speed. Could it be cool? Sure. Will I play it? I doubt it. I don't.
I do like me some classic Need for Speed.
They fucking just show me Need for Speed Underground. Give me a remake of Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2, and then Most Wanted. Done.
Most Wanted is so good. 007 First Fight.
So I know
this
that
is
you're
the
not
Hitman
a big.
Devs.
It is. I know that you're not a fan of like cover shooters or anything like that.
I know this is like a stealth game.
It looks like it could be.
Like I think cover shooters, when it's just sort of like you're supposed to be offensive, but like you kind of have to like, but like your only like strategy is just kind of like your timing for like when you're hiding versus when you're like actually attacking. I think that's lame. If you're gonna have like a bunch of like stealth to it, I think that would be fine, probably.
I'm a massive Gears mark. The other thing to say is like if you were to play, because there were the Daniel Craig games like Bloodstone, and a few other of those there that were like they were like movie tie-ins, but they were supposed to be what was James Bond doing between these parts.
Yeah.
And they were just very competently made, very pretty video games. I played 007 GoldenEye as a kid.
Yeah.
And so like to me, I'm like, you know what? There is a market here for this. They can't make 007 GoldenEye again. I mean, they could, but like I'm okay if they want to do, hey, you know what? We've all seen Pierce Brosnan sexy like Daniel Craig and or, you know, womanizer Sean Connery James Bond. What was young James Bond like when he was like young, brash, and like bring it new and revive the 007 program? Like, cool, here, do it. I'll play it.
They should also have a multiplayer mode that's just GoldenEye 64. Just inexplicably.
Honestly, if they were to do that where it was just first person, hell, if they just do a multiplayer mode and it was like, by the way, here's facility, and it's like, oh, is it? No, it is just facility.
Yeah.
Like no cover except for the corners that are automatically there, and you play it in first person, I'd be like, done. Go. Very, very excited for that.
Yeah. And now we get to the part where Konami remembers they're allowed to make video games.
Jesus Christ. Oh god. Nick, hold on. This is I didn't think we were gonna
Nick, I'm pretty sure just nutted at this part.
Nick yeah, he's sitting at work as I'm blowing up going like, hey, Metal Gear Solid 2 Master Collection 2 Metal Gear Solid 4 Peace Walker both here, go.
And you're just like, oh. I'm sorry, Nick. I love you.
I love him too. And so this is why I feel bad. I was like, it's a Metal Gear thing. Go. We still haven't finished Metal Gear Solid 3 on the channel yet. I don't know how that game ends. I don't know if Big Boss lives.
Oh no!
I don't know if there's anything after this. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to it eventually when Nick remembers to bring the copy.
God damn. Wait, are you guys like playing it on just like a PS2?
No, a PS3.
Oh, okay.
We bought the full collection when they did it all on PS3.
Oh, right, okay.
Because we were gonna play Metal Gear Solid. He's like, I want to play Metal Gear Solid 4 when we're like 3/4 of the way through Metal Gear Solid 3, and I'm like, motherfucker, finish the game. And then I returned to the PS3, but they now had a baby, so I have it for a longer period of time.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, if you bring this over, we can finish it, and then I can stop harassing you about this. He hasn't brought it over, so yeah. And then Metal Gear Solid Collection 1 gets an update for higher resolution. So, yay, cool.
I think that's alright. I prefer the
I heard
old
great
graphics.
things about Peace Walker.
Mm-hmm. Have I ever told you about my story with the Metal Gear series?
No, tell me your story.
Okay, so in terms of like from start to finish, I have never played any Metal Gear game. But
okay,
when I was in college, my sophomore year, my roommate at the time, he had a PS3 and he had a copy of MGS4. He plopped it in the PS3 and then like he would just like be constantly like playing it like every night with his partner at the time and a good friend of ours. When they got to the final boss fight of MGS4, I was just kind of like sitting in my dorm, just kind of like doing my math problems and vibing with like the background music, but like they were on the final boss and none of them could do it. My roommate like passed it to our good friend. He would give it a shot, couldn't do it, passed it to the romantic partner. They tried to do the final boss, couldn't do it, pass it back to my roommate, and then the three of them would just like rotate in and out but like just couldn't do it, and each time it was just like, oh fuck, I bet I could do it though, so like hand the controller again. And then when I finished like doing like my homework for like my math classes, I was just like, hey, can I give it a try? And they were just like, yeah, fuck it, we can't do it, so maybe you can do it. I did it my first try, and I think I might, and I don't think I did it damageless, but I think I like did it almost damageless. And then I just kind of like it was like, oh, is that it? Is there like another round? And they're just like, no, you just beat the game. So the only Metal Gear experience that I actually have is playing the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4. Not the entirety of MGS4, just the fucking final boss. And I don't know if I want to play more, because I think it's just funny if I can just say, yeah, I beat Metal Gear Solid 4. And
first
that's just how.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
I love seeing things like that where someone's like, this button does this button does this, cool, got this.
Mm-hmm. He didn't tell me like what any of the buttons did, by the way.
Oh, what a dick.
No, because I just kind of figured like, yeah, like you have like a button for punch, a button for kick, and that's it. Because I'm pretty sure that is just the final boss of MGS4. And I think there may be a couple of QTEs, but it's been a while.
It would have been the time.
Yeah. But like, yeah, because like I buy Metal Gear games, I haven't played them because it's like, oh, but what if I just like was still able to say MGS4 is all I've ever played? Specifically the final boss. And then people are just like, how the fuck did you do any of that?
And all this to say is like, I'm very happy for Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he'll be very happy playing these games.
Yeah. And hey, Metal Gear Solid 4 is out of fucking PS3 jail.
Yeah. which is great because I have a PS3 and we have a copy of it for PS3. So, well, considering it's so hard, like I have a discless PS5, so we'll probably still play it on PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for, hey, there was an update for the, like, 3 things that did happen really here. Cool. Metal Gear Solid 4 out of PS3 jail. Metal Gear Peace Walker off the PSP jail, out of PS3 jail. Hey, free update for playing the first collection of games at a higher resolution. Also, we're going to discount Delta because we think you all should play Delta. It's really good.
Yeah.
You know what, Konami? I'm glad
You're
to see
starting
that
your redemption arc.
You went all in on gambling. The pandemic happened. People couldn't gamble. And now you're like, fuck, how do we earn back trust?
Yeah. They seem to like it when we bring the games that they like to the new systems. Then on top of that, it seems like they're publishing like a smaller game called Darwin's Paradox, where you sneak around as this little octopus guy.
Yeah, it was a they showed it off, I want to say either last year or the year before at at it was either, maybe it was one of the E3 likes. They showed it off there. And I remember seeing it being like, "Oh, that looks cool and weird." And then they were like, "Oh, by the way, now you can play this as octopus or solid octopus or octopus solid, I don't know, whatever.
Octopus snake.
Solid puss.
That implies the existence of naked puss.
That does. I think it's called shaved though.
Do you think the rival character, the like antagonist character, is called Big Bussy?
Big Bussy would be a good one. That would be a really good one. I was thinking, I was like, oh, what if you have it's four, it's like 5 or 6 brothers. It's Salad Puss, it's Wax Puss, it's Shaved Puss, it's Brazilian Puss. There goes our PG rating.
Now, we didn't say Tight Puss yet.
Oh, Tight Puss would be another good one. Thank you, Apple, for letting the podcast back. Octopussy, great James Bond movie if you've never watched it.
I was gonna say, what if we had like an 8th one? It was just called Octopussy.
I think that's copyright. That's the only issue.
I know, but like, okay, same thing, but make it a cat.
I think we could make it work.
There we go.
All right, so we go from there to Castlevania. Holy shit, did you know that this is still a franchise that's not just game collections?
Again, I was in a Discord call with a buddy whose favorite like series of video games ever is Castlevania, and like he refused to believe that this was a Castlevania game until the title dropped, and even then he was just like, don't say that this is a collab. Don't say this is a fucking collab with another game.
So I'm really excited for it.
Same here, because I'm pretty sure this is like what's her face, Maria Belmont, right?
I thought it was Trevor.
No, it doesn't look like Trevor in like the pictures.
Oh, that is Maria Belmont.
Yeah.
So it's Trevor's daughter.
Yeah.
That's cool. Which then this would be like just after the anime, and you can see some of that anime inspiredness to it.
Oh yeah, I love the style to it.
I think they even said the last of the Belmonts.
Ooh.
So it could still be. I think they're always technically on the last of the Belmonts. I'm excited for this. My biggest worry is that was going to be another fucking roguelite.
Oh really?
I like Dead Cells. I like Hades. I do not want to play
Castlevania, but roguelike. Yeah, I know you like Balatro because Unfortunately, I'm the person who showed you it.
I like Balatro. Like Balatro to me is because a lot of people are like, oh, I like roguelikes because then they're like, oh, I can just pick it up and do something.
Yeah.
But I also am like, I want a game that I can beat in a tight,
yeah,
let's say 20 hours. I can now get through Dread in about 6 hours if I'm really trying. Um, because I just like playing the Metroid.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it's this tight
You want a
experience. I'm in
definitive
and out.
part and start and stop, basically.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, did you play Hades? Yep. How many times did you beat it? I beat it 3 times. Cool. You still have like 6 more to go. And I'm like, nah, I'm done. Like I was immediately like, I'm out. I don't want to keep. It's like, oh, then go talk to the character. And I'm like, I don't want to go. That's like one of my big things with playing playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know it's great.
But you
And
don't want
I'm
to
like,
do
I
all
have to go.
three. You don't want to do like all 4 routes plus the DLC.
Plus the DLC, like I just I want you to be like, here's the Fire Emblem story, cool. I'd be okay if it was like a small camp that you kind of wander through to talk to people, because in Dark Deity, you it's like, hey, these people have bonds. Here's their story.
I would
Excuse me,
almost
max up their
recommend
level.
Fire Emblem Engage to you. Almost.
I'm more excited for Fire Emblem Engage than I am through anything with Three Houses.
Oh.
And I also just don't like the character design in 3D.
Oh, just wait until you get to Engage. It gets worse.
Give me pixel characters. Pixel characters are pretty.
And let me introduce you to a game called Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah. I
don't play that.
Super. If it'd be a Muso, I'd stream it for a little bit, but it's like
it's a mobile gacha game.
Oh, okay. No, we're good.
With shit power creep.
So Castlevania Belmont's Curse, I'll be getting that. I'll be playing
Same.
it. Is it coming out on Switch as well?
Yes, it's coming out on basically everything.
Okay.
And the physical isn't being done by Limited Run.
Say again?
The physical is not being done by Limited Run, so thank God. Because all of the physicals
it's not coming out on Switch.
It isn't? What the fuck?
Oh, or you can wishlist it now on Xbox, Steam, and PS5, but you cannot wishlist it on Switch.
Hold on. Yeah, okay, that sounds more correct. Because, like, I have seen, like, Amazon listings for, like, a Switch version that's, like, official. Yeah, you can get it on Switch. And it's $40. That's good.
Hooray for games being like, hey, this game doesn't need to be
60.
This doesn't need to be $60, $80. Yeah, really hype. Belmont's Curse looks good. We'll play. We'll stream. Hype. Go.
Hype. This was probably like the most oh fuck announcement from the State of Play.
It deserved it.
Yeah.
Silent Hill Townfall.
Looks
cool.
Good.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm calling it now. It's probably not going to be correct, but it does kind of seem like the enemy of the game is supposed to symbolize the American healthcare system. Because, like, you have a bunch of enemies that are, like, nurses and, like, having syringes and, like, God, what's it called when you have, like, the tube, like, put into your arm?
Oh, an IV.
Yeah, an IV.
I think it's supposed to be Britain.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know a lot of what's going on. He fucked up.
Yeah.
I like the idea that Silent Hill will find you if you deserve to be there.
Yeah. I think that's always been a thing.
It was soft confirmed in the original 2.
Yeah.
And that was the whole point of Silent Hills. That Kojima was supposed to be working on.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're starting to see is like a bunch of the splintered Silent Hills I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Silent Hill game where like everyone shows up to Silent Hill around the same time.
Yeah.
I need to finish the Silent Hill F. I know you have to beat it like 3 or 4 times to get the true ending. It might be one of those games though where I'm like, okay, I'll do this.
Okay.
So yeah, really excited. I've jumped on the Silent Hill bandwagon.
Good.
Rev Noir. What?
Honestly, like this was another one where you see the trailer and you're just like kind of guessing like, all right, are you Tales of? Are you Persona? Are you Fire Emblem? Are you Xenoblade? And then it's just like, nope, not really. We're Monster Hunter again. It's like, all right. Also, like
it's
some
God
of the,
Eater.
yeah, it does like kind of have like God Eater or Xenoblade vibes a little bit.
Is this the one with the Golden Rain? And it's like a remake?
I don't think this is a remake of anything. I don't think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a new IP.
Huh. I'm gonna take a very brave hot stance.
Uh-huh.
I think as game graphics get better, anime looking characters done in a more realistic shading way look worse.
I'll agree.
I'm looking at the picture of all 3 of these characters and I'm like, okay, I see my 3 anime characters, the guy, the girl who thinks that she's better, and then the naive like was probably a best friend at some time. I'm like, okay, I see your tropes. You all look horrible.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know, you kind of have to like, I don't know. It's just, you know what it is? It's the backgrounds. Because like these 3 characters, like obviously they're just anime characters, but like the backgrounds also do look very realistic.
Yeah, it does that. Okay, like they just don't belong there.
Yeah, like they were sent to be in this game. They weren't like made with the game in mind a little bit.
Yeah, okay, so I can't remember what this one was about, and I gave that hot take. So
yeah.
And then
John
did you know Shadow the Hedgehog is the voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog might be getting his own game?
No fucking way!
I'm really excited for this. I thought that Keanu Reeves guy. I was a little like, you know what? Let's see what you can do with Shadow the Hedgehog. Those are some really fast shoes to fill. And he nailed it. He did a great job.
I loved him in the movie.
And now I'm like, oh, you're gonna do your own thing. You know what?
Yeah.
I like the cut of this kid's jib and his moxie. I think he can do it.
Yeah, I think this Keanu Reeves guy, I think he can like do good. Maybe I think he's like a good actor. They should like put him in more movies. Good looking too.
I don't think he gets enough. That man looks like he ages like a fine wine.
Literally, he is like the definition of a jawline that can cut glass, honestly.
I love how much we can glaze Keanu Reeves for 30 seconds.
Yeah. I love how like my initial bit was like, I don't know who Keanu Reeves is, and now it's just like, huh. Would.
The voice actor for Shadow.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this. I will play a gun fu game, and
wasn't Sifu supposed to be very much a John Wick kind of game?
Sifu was like a kung fu game, not necessarily like John Wick. It had some brutal moments to it, but those are the guys that made Absolver. I wish it had a little bit more to it. But yeah, game was fantastic. I liked it. Played it a lot.
Neat.
Hey, next game. We're gonna show you a ton of walls to show we got rid of the plagiarized and copywritten art.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
this
a
is
thing
Wash.
with Marathon? I have
Oh,
not heard that much about Marathon other than like it was like kind of controversial.
yeah. So,
We'll say this calling your like beta test week the server slam is like whoever thought of that name like needs a raise. And like the corner office.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna send this to your DMs. I'm gonna slide your DMs with this.
Oh, okay.
You can quickly scroll in. So, long story short, Marathon puts out its first playtest, and people hop on and start seeing art that has like watermarks in it.
Oh.
This artist goes like, "Hey, that's literally my art. You can see my watermark signature right there." Um, Marathon goes like, "No, it's not." Blah 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 blah, back and
Mm.
forth, back and forth. Um, the game comes out. It doesn't do very well in its received state. Plus all the controversies, Bungie comes out and says, "Hey,
Sweet.
the person who might have done all the plagiarism is no longer with the company. Conveniently, we're gonna delay the game."
Okay.
And 6 months later, or whatever it is, the artist goes, "Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what Bungie can do with their with their marathon game. I hope it does well." So good for them. I hope that they made bank. I hope that they can go to their parents and go, "See, I told you I could do it." And that Bungie maybe learns not to plagiarize anymore. But yeah, it was just, you could just see it all over the walls, and it was a
Yeah.
so this trailer I felt like told me nothing.
Mm.
And uh
It was really just for the server slam.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, the next week after the server slam, the game releases fully.
Oh, okay.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I read at least.
Yeah.
Uh,
PS
game.
Plus. I don't have PS Plus, and I'm not paying for it ever again.
Oh, really?
It's just so expensive, and I barely used it.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus, like, I buy my
uh,
games physically, like, day one anyway. So, like, getting free games is just sort of like, I got this, like, already. And I prefer, like, actually owning what I pay for, so. I will say Spider
I
Man 2, like, being free with PS Plus next month is, like, a good deal.
yeah. Time Crisis. I played those in the arcade, so I'm really excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of friends who like playing Tekken, so that's pretty cool. I have PlayStation Plus because occasionally I play games online, and they like put out some PS3 games that I can now stream and play.
Yeah.
So I also play Killzone that way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Saros, I
Can I
totally missed.
can I
This is
make
when I
my
got on the
hot
plane.
take?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my hot take is that roguelikes are really fun when it's an indie dev doing it. When it's a AAA dev doing it, I do not give a flying fuck about it.
I was about
Admittedly.
to ask because you posted that on Bluesky, and I was like,
Yeah,
"That's a
that was
really
about
odd
this.
heart take."
That
Okay.
was about this. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but like,
I thought Returnal, because this is the Returnal guys.
yeah, this.
I thought that they were a smaller studio.
I'm pretty sure they're AAA. Because like, I think that like it does seem like it is a big studio, and like they are able to like get spots like this. So I don't know. It just looks like not fun. Like I want like the simplicity that like a lot of like other like roguelikes get. I don't think you I think going like this hard on it kind of like goes against like part of the charm of a roguelike.
So they are like a bit like they're like a double A studio.
Okay.
Like they put out Dead Nation and Golf Tee It Up.
Okay.
So like they were those games that like you could afford in the PS3, Xbox 360 era. And then they also did like Resogun.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm not trying to like say like you're wrong or anything like that. This is me just going like I think they're double A. Like they're
Right. I
putting
can
out they
see
put
the
out two
argument.
games back to back that are like really really polished.
Yeah.
Um, I I I
I think it
I know
just
you
is
didn't.
too complicated to like be like a roguelike that I would actually like be interested in. Because like my favorite roguelikes is stuff like Dead Cells. That's very much a you are a guy, get to the end, go. Balatro, there's no story to it at all. Fucking Binding of Isaac, which is just such a simple thing to do. And then you just kind of look at this and it's just like, oh, that's a bit much to have like on top of like roguelike elements.
Yeah, it looks like a weird shooter. I hope it does well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I Returnal looked cool. When I heard it was a roguelike, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Um, Marvel Tokon.
Fuck yes. Remember
Uh
how Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was like, you can't have any of the X-Men in it?
yes.
Now we get X-Men in a Marvel fighting game again. Thank fuck.
I I've so I listen to a few different people like talk about fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
I do listen to Wooly Versus a lot, and because I don't play a lot of fighting games, I know that they said like it all feels very samey when playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like, oh, if you do this attack and you call it an assist, it's the same move just with like a different name and like animation.
Yeah.
Um, so it I don't know. It it looks cool. I like the
Mm-hmm.
fact that Japan was just like, hey, we want to make something with your characters, and they were like, dope, go.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Arxis?
Arxis, yes, thank you.
Not the
It looks really
entire
cool.
country of Japan.
You know, well, it was very like you can tell it's very Japanese coded with
Yeah.
like a lot of the designs.
Because I
I like the
know it's currently a rumor, but like Horikoshi, the My Hero Academia mangaka, is like doing the designs, which I can kind of see like people believing that. I'm not sure if it actually is though, so don't take my word for it.
I'm looking at the costumes and stuff like that. Um, the chromatic ones for Ghost Rider looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Storm looks cool. I like that they're just like, hey, here are like the two classic Captain Americas in case you're like this new one's crazy. Same with Iron Man.
Yeah,
And I also like the fact that they said, hey, here's Spider Man from the Spider Man PS5 game.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it looks cool. I hope it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I can't wait for it. We also
yeah, much
have the
love.
news that it's going to be 20 base roster plus DLC, which is kind of maybe it's a bit small for an Arxis fighter, but like it's still like commendable basically. Because like I imagine this is also going to be like kind of like their typical like base game plus 3 seasons of DLC kind of deal.
How long do you think they get a Ryu in there?
Probably wave one.
Wave one, they just show someone tying a headband.
Just like honestly, if you're gonna like put Ryu in the game as a guest character, just do him first and get him out of the way.
I would say you do Ryu, Chun Li, and then call it good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm excited for
Mm-hmm.
that.
And it's August 6th for Marvel Tokon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep on talking about getting into a fighting game.
May
If
as well
I'm,
make it
especially if I'm,
may as well make it Marvel. When's
Maybe.
Marvel?
When's Marvel? Yeah, like I'm playing a lot of. I'm loving playing Smash. So, um, yeah, maybe I can figure out the fighting game thing and
Yep.
make that my like when I want to be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least, uh, with new controversy,
Uh-oh.
oh, you haven't heard this one either?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so the last thing to be announced was God of War trilogy remake.
Mm-hmm. I know this was
They're
leaked.
I think a lot of people thought it was going to be just like an HD reimagining
Mm-hmm.
or like remake where it was going to be like, hey, cleaned it up even more, made it cooler, maybe added some things. But from what it sounds like is one big rumor they're removing all the sex scenes
Oh,
um,
okay.
and QTEs
Mm.
for or the sex scene QTEs
Yeah.
because I don't know. It was a different time. Um,
Yeah. I
but
could
they
take or leave it, honestly.
yeah um I was right at that like puberty age, so
Yeah, that
I'm probably thinking through those lenses.
yeah.
um and then the other thing for it is one, the original voice actor for Kratos coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, doing a younger Kratos that way.
Hell yeah.
Really like that. um and I don't know if they're gonna try. I played a little bit of the new God of War, the one they
Mm-hmm.
did like the first of the North series, and
Yeah.
I thought it was cool and good. Um, I don't want them to retroactively go back and make
The
God of
original
War.
God of War 2018, but it's God of War 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah,
basically. I understand that. I will also agree with that. But like we also this was just like a logo trailer, let's be honest.
it was. Um,
We're not seeing this game for like at least 3 years.
yeah, you know what? Or we get the first one at the end of the year, the next one
Yeah.
at the end of next year. It depends on what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a remake and they're like trying to like align the stories to make the stories make more
Mm-hmm.
sense.
You want it to be
And
more like the Crash Bandicoot trilogy getting a remake than Final Fantasy VII getting a remake.
yeah, Final Fantasy VII remake is a reimagining where they're changing up some
Mm-hmm.
stuff. If you're gonna do that this way, I guess, but also I think it'll lose.
A lot of
I
the
mean,
charm of
I
the
guess they
originals.
yeah, there were some cool things in the original games that I liked. I loved the Blade of Artemis. I loved when you got Hades' power over the army of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
There, it was like it made Ares the a trivial matter at the end of the first game. Like you could bully the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean that's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I honestly I played a little bit of 2 and 3. I started like really getting out of these and getting into my pew pew games at this time. So
Yeah,
um
I get you.
not much to say there.
Mm-hmm. But we also had one more thing after this game got announced, which was a shadow drop for God of War Sons of Sparta, which is a Metroidvania by the Blasphemous devs.
Okay, so here's the controversy,
Oh boy.
and I'm pulling it up now. Sony one is denying refunds for this
Really?
game. Yes, because the game is one called Sons of Sparta,
Mm-hmm.
and it says 1 to 2 player on the game screen.
Uh-huh.
This game has no co-op. It is not a 2 player game. It is a single
Really?
player game. So people are buying it thinking it's a 2 player game, turning it on, and Sony's going, "No, we're not refunding this."
Oh, and you also have like the logo for the game or like the icon for the game that has like the two characters.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't heard about this.
And it still says 2 player. So I follow let me make sure cuz there's a few of these guys were back on Machinima
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Inside Games. So it's Lawrence Sontag and Bruce Green. And so they were covering it today on their roundup show / podcast. So that's where I got my sources from, and I just pulled it up on my PS5. Yeah, game says 2 players. There is not a 2-player setting for this game.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why would they give that much of like? Why would they say it's 2 players though?
Maybe it was supposed to be. Maybe there's an issue, bug. I don't know. I just think it's shitty that like, and Sony has been sued for this before. So it's like I'm surprised Sony's going like, you can't, get this refund, and it should be like, hey, Sony, maybe you should. Yeah. Looks cool. I really don't like the way the art looks in this at all.
Really? I love it.
Yeah. I'm and maybe it's not so much like the art behind the creatures, but like looking at like how Kratos looks. Like physically, it feels like he's got this weird superimposedness to it. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to see it when it's running and the screenshots don't do it justice.
Yeah.
But I remember looking at it being like, I don't really like the way it looks, especially after seeing like one, I've seen Blasphemous. But like what was it? There's the Death game that came out a while ago too. It was like a Souls like where Death's Gambit. Like Death's Gambit, looking at Castlevania Belmont's Curse, and then I saw this and I was like, man, this was not the time for you guys to show off this game.
I don't know. I like how it looks a little bit. Like, I like pixel art just in general. That's like an easy way into my heart personally.
Same.
But I can understand like people being like, this isn't like the kind of pixel art that I think suits like God of War.
So it's not even that like it doesn't suit God of War. I'm just like it does not look good.
Maybe I can also understand the argument that like it probably looks better like in motion, and just like screen caps don't do it justice.
Yeah,
because I saw like how it looked, and I'm like, oh, this actually looks really cool. But I mean, hey, it's just like something small to tide you over until like the God of War remakes come out.
Yes.
In 2029.
Eventually.
They'll come out when they're ready.
Yeah. Other than that, this was a massive like I was not expecting a 2-hour podcast on this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, we'll have trouble getting to an hour. No, State of Play, really cool.
I love it. It was like a pretty good one, especially. I think also what probably helps is that like last week we had like the Nintendo Partner Direct, and that was that just kind of ended on a jump scare of Todd Howard.
Ugh.
Yeah. How would you like to pay $60 for Fallout 4?
Oh, that's right. Because no.
Yeah. Nope.
Please stop re-releasing the same game at full price and doing nothing with it.
Yeah, it was. I'll admit there were like a couple games there that like looked fine, but like by and large, it was like, damn, I can't believe I'm risking losing my job watching this shit like at the office, and it's just fucking this.
I totally missed that one.
Honestly, if my face ain't selling you, like, you weren't missing much, honestly. Yeah, that's a state of play. They've honestly been doing a lot better. Like the first few years, like were of state of plays were just kind of like growing pains and just kind of learning like how do you actually do something like this. But this one was honestly like really good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm kind of sad that like I looked at so many of these games. I was like, huh, will you be available? Oh, you're gonna be available on another console. I'm gonna get you on my other console. Like I might get Castlevania twice.
Yeah.
But
Project Windless, baby, and Mina the Hollower. That's all I needed. But I'll take everything else that came with this too.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Yeah, a lot of these games, I gotta say, like a lot of like the retro style games and the indie games are like ones that you're like, no, play this one, and then that sets me off on a whole like tangent of other games of similar genres. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm excited. I look forward to Shinobi Ops coming out and being like, all right, Nick, all right, Mark, get on.
Yeah.
Let's go be Shinobi and Naruto run together. But yeah, anyway, in the comments, if you guys had a favorite game or anything else like that, I know it's gonna be a little bit later, something that you wish was shown off, like a Splinter Cell remake or just anything Clancy.
What was your copium? State your copium in the comments below.
Until then, remember that you're all winners out there. Take care of your friends here and elsewhere. Keep it weird, and we will talk to you all again very soon.
Bye, y'all.